Hello, hello. Welcome to my first Halloween makeup tutorial of 2017. We are doing a half glam skull type look today. So excited to show you this. Let's start out by blocking our eyebrows. We're just going to take a glue stick, and then I like to take a spoolie brush and bring those eyebrows up. And then with a little bit of water, smooth out the edges just so that we don't have that glue all over our face. Then I'm taking white body paint and I'm just sculpting out the skull eye and the skull jaw. Then I'm going to take black body paint and I'm just going to fill those in. So we want to get our skull looking like a skull, basically. So just go ahead and fill those areas in. Be careful when you are around your eye. We don't want to get this stuff in our eye and it doesn't feel good. So make sure you're careful with that. And then just go ahead and fill in the nose and the jaw. I'm taking this black eyeshadow. This one's from House of Beauty. And I'm just going to set my black body paint. And this also helps so that it just, doesn't crease or the paint doesn't go all weird. So, and then we're taking a waterproof eyeliner and just blocking out the bottom part of your eye. Taking a damp beauty blender, I'm just taking the white body paint and filling the half of the skull in, and then using a paintbrush, I'm just filling in those smaller areas. Next, I'm taking black body paint and I'm creating my teeth. You can do your teeth any way you'd like. Sometimes when I create skull teeth, it helps me to look at a reference photo. So I'm just looking at that, and then I wanted my teeth to be as normal as possible. You could make them jagged, you could make them any way you want. That's what's fun about creating skull looks. Then I'm just filling in the areas, and then I'm taking my dry brush that had a little bit of paint and gently dragging it down to give it kind of an ombre effect. So go ahead and do that. Next, I'm taking my Morphe eyeshadow palette. I believe this one is a 35B. I'm taking that soft lilac purple color, and I just wanted my skull to have a little bit of color, a little bit of soft pastel glam. And then I'm taking the fuchsia color and just putting that in because I wanted it to pop out a little bit more. So just go around your areas of your skull just to add some dimension and depth. Next, I'm taking kind of a light gray eyeshadow and I'm just shading my teeth just to make them look like they're concaving in a little bit better and just adding shading. Next, I'm taking this liner from NYX Cosmetics called That's the Point, and I'm just taking it down the center of my face and adding some fun lines and fun cracks and details. You kind of just let the eyeliner take control and just have fun with it and put a crack wherever you think it would look best. I did use a reference photo to kind of help me along with this section, but then I just kind of let loose and just let it go wherever I felt that needed some more detail. I went along my teeth. I also went and did some fun lines around the jaw part you'll see here in a little bit, and also inside the hole of the jaw just to make it look almost like a drawing kind of, but just detail. I mean, I love detail, so of course whenever I have the opportunity, I add it. And then I just continued with putting cracks wherever I felt that there was too much of a empty space. So there you have it. The skull part is all done. So let's move on to the makeup side. I'm taking the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This one's in charcoal, and I love this. It's so thin, it's so nice, and it's great for sculpting out your eyebrows. So I highly recommend that pencil. Then I'm taking a concealer and I'm continuing to sharp out my eyebrow and prep it for this beautiful eyeshadow. This is the NYX Cosmetics Nouveau, I believe that's how you say it, Nouveau Chic palette, and I'm just starting out with the lighter color, then moving on to a purple and continue to transition and create and start the process of adding this beautiful eyeshadow. Then I'm taking that dark kind of smudgy plum and putting that in the corner and softly dragging it towards the corner of my eye. Next, I'm taking this NYX Lingerie eye tint and I'm carving out my crease. And this is perfect because it came with that nice applicator. And then I'm just taking that darker purple and kind of giving it that nice transition and blending it in. And then after that, I'm taking this highlighter from House of Beauty. This one's called Glow Baby Glow. And I felt like my center needed a little bit more shimmer and a little bit more pop. So I just put that beautiful highlighter on there. And then let's top off our eyeshadow with a wing. Next, I'm going to take this NYX highlighter and contour pro palette. And I'm just going to do your basic contouring just around your face, your cheeks, your chin. Then I'm going to add this ombre blush. This color is called Mauve Me, and just add that to your cheeks to give it a little bit more color and beauty. Then I'm taking that Glow Baby Glow highlighter and I'm just adding it to the high points of my face. This is a lip hybrid from House of Beauty, and this color is called Romance. And I kind of was having a hard time with a lighter color, but with the flower crown that I had, there was some beautiful pinks in there. So I thought the Romance would have fit perfectly with it. And I'm glad that I stuck with it because it actually kind of tied that pink in. I wanted my cracks to look a little bit more realistic. So I just went and contoured those cracks. Well, not contoured, but added shading. Next, I'm just adding these lashes. I think I got these at Walmart, pretty cheap and inexpensive. Just added those on and it gave a great glamorous look. Moving on to the body paint, we're just going to kind of do what we did on our face, but we're sculpting out bones. So again, I'm looking at a reference photo. I always have to look at a reference photo because yeah, it just helps. So just adding my rib cage. This one is very fun, but it's not atomically correct. Those two last ribs were really bothering me, but I think it was about 3 a.m. at this point and I was pretty tired. So I'm like, oh, well, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So I just am now filling in the negative space with black body paint to make those bones pop out really, really good. So, and don't forget that arm, girl. Gotta have that arm. So make sure you add that arm. To create the look of having the bones behind, I am shading those with black eyeshadow and just filling those in so that it gives you that illusion that it is behind the collarbone, if that makes sense. And then shading underneath the collarbone as well to make it look more 3D and make it pop out better. And then kind of tracing my bones for dimension. And then like we did with the face, we're just taking that liquid eyeliner and we're adding cracks and more detail. This really, I think it just really helps your look pop out. And then with the liquid eyeliner, round out and kind of give each bone a border or an outline just to help them stand out more. Then I'm taking that purple eyeshadow and I'm just adding some color and some shading with my bones. And so this was fun because it gives a little bit of color to your look if you just didn't want to do black and white. So this was my most favorite part of the whole look, was painting on my hand. I had lots of fun with this. I need to do more hand painting. It was kind of like relaxing. So yeah, again, I just pulled up a reference photo of our hands, of what the bones look like in our hands, and I just followed that and started with the white body paint and created the bones of the hands. And I just had a really fun time with this. This was the most exciting part of the paint for me, and I just kind of got lost in the details, but it was fun. On the thumb, I would suggest just for a picture, I mean, if you wanted to take a picture, to bring that paint a little bit more, not in the center of your thumb, but closer to the edge, just so that you can see it better if you decide to photograph this look, because I did notice when I was taking pictures you couldn't see my thumb finger very well. So if you do want to do this for pictures, make sure that you bring that more towards the edge of the thumb and not in the center. And then we're just going to create our arm bones and just bring those in. I wished I knew the names of them, but I forgot to write them down. Sorry guys, but I believe that you're all smart and you know what I'm talking about. So and then just go ahead and take your black body paint, and this is where the magic happens. This is where it pops out and it gives you that illusion of your hand is missing. Where did your hand go, you know? So this part was really fun to see the bones come to life. So then we just fill that in very carefully and go around. I wasn't going to paint the back of my hand until I realized that you could see the skin. So I did. I went and painted the back of my hand and everything. So, and everything that I touched was black, that turned black. So just be aware of that if you do this. If you can find some paints that aren't water activated, if you're going out on Halloween, that might be helpful, but just be aware that everything you touch will turn black. Then I'm taking that grayish black eyeshadow, and I'm just adding some dimension and shading into my bones just to help them look a little bit more realistic and help them pop out more. Doesn't that look so cool? Oh, I loved how it turned out. That was so fun. This beautiful, gorgeous rock that I got is from Jeulia Jewelry. I will leave a description or a link in my description box if you guys want to check that out. But I'm wearing this right now, you guys. I never take this off. It is such a beautiful ring. It has skulls all over it. You have to get on and look at it. It is so fun. Anyways, if you guys decide to create this look, let me know and tag me. I would love to see how it turns out. But thank you so much for watching and have a good one, you guys. Bye.